Hey, Adam here, and today in this video, this is my guide on how to brush paint scale figures.
The figures I get are from my local hobby shop, Michigan Toy Soldier. Figures will come in a package that looks like this, and many figures are molded in plastic with different colors of the same figure. And this is an example of one, like my Revolutionary War Men. And this is a figure from Major Models. And this is what they'll look like after they're painted. Before starting, wash the parts in warm soapy water with a splash of white vinegar. This will help the paint stick later. If you are using the Master Box or Dragon figures, then skip this step and then you can just go right to painting. Small parts are easily painted on the spruce, such as guns, helmets, shovels, and canteens, or you can stick them to putty for easier painting on a jar. And you can also stand up the guns and paint them. For example, I'm painting helmets on a piece of putty with some olive green paint from Tamiya. Cut out parts using your snippers carefully according to your instructions, and carefully remove any remaining shavings with a sharp knife. It's very important to assemble your figures carefully. Always check the instructions carefully of your model kit, and always let the glue dry before you paint them. Don't rush. Paint the figures according to your instructions. If you are using Master Box or Dragon, they'll have the painting instructions and where the parts go. I use a large brush on large areas of my 1/35 scale models, but you may want one even wider if you're using a 1/16 scale figure. Brush the same color of the uniform before you apply the flesh. If you are using the 1/72 scale Airfix figures, paint the flesh first according to your instructions, and also do the same with Zvezda models too. And then paint the uniform last after you paint the helmets. After you paint the uniform, you might also want to paint the ground, and you might also want to touch up areas and also paint the guns last as well. If you accidentally chip the paint off your figure, you can touch it up later. Attach guns and accessories last after the figures are painted. It's very important to look after your brushes. After using acrylics, I will wash them in water with some soap, and then I'll put them in a jar or cup to air dry.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to brush paint scale figures. Figures turn out perfect, and some are different, like cowboys or something, but keep practicing, don't rush, enjoy the hobby, and also professionals make mistakes too when they build model kits as well. And like I said, keep practicing, enjoy the hobby, also give this a like, and if you really like it, give it 10 stars, hit the red subscribe button if you're not, and also stay tuned for other videos. I gotta get going. This is Adam from Adam's Awesome Projects. Peace!